Namaste friends, I'm Kamla Beaulieu. This is my first YouTube talk and I want to dedicate it to my friend whom we all lovingly call Uncle. We humans don't like to talk about unpleasant stuff of life like impermanence of all form or uncertainty of life. My guess is that the reason for this is because we have not met our formless consciousness which animates all forms as compared to our essence is permanent, is changeless and deathless, while the form is ever-changing and ephemeral. Our essence is always here and always now. Our uncle lately sustained a massive stroke. Last time I saw him was at a Christmas party. He was looking fabulously fit, very happy and very content. We were all sitting, and at that time, really, the specter of impermanence and uncertainty were politely hiding. We were all sitting in my friend's garden, drinking pineapple agua fresca. My friend's garden is very beautiful, serene, and comfortable. We were all merry and festive mood. Uncle leaned at me and asked, "Cami, how is it to live at home?" By home, he meant pure infinite consciousness, God presence, Christ consciousness, Buddha mind, Tao. Pick your name for the nameless one. I replied, "Uncle, to rest in pure presence is super chill. There is a great sense, there's an immense sense of peace and well-being. And the language of presence is pure silence. It is completely free from cluster, from the clutter of concepts. It's always here and always now. Also, it is even the most rarefied, subtle thoughts, our divine images, our relationships, sacred relationships with God and Guru can't be sustained here. I continued, the mind, in order for me to enjoy resting in pure consciousness, I had to free my mind from his addiction to constant chatter. Even though I had freed my mind from his identification with body-mind, it did not enjoy resting in presence. It missed the noise. It missed the drama. It missed the complications. It missed the crises of the mind. Eventually, with practice, it learned to settle down in pure presence to the point where now it's my topmost priority. I continued, mind must willingly, consciously and intentionally self-annihilate itself in its source. In other words, ego must surrender itself completely. This is the oneness, the non-duality. The two become one. The two are not even real. I'm going to tell you a Sufi story to illustrate my point of not two or eternal oneness. This Sufi saint had been doing a lot of practices. One day, feeling egoless, he knocks on God's door. God asks, "Who is it?" Saint replies, "It's your humble servant, my Lord." God screams, "Go away. There is no room here for two." Our saint is deeply disappointed. He doesn't know what to do with his life, but he continues with his practices. One day, he finds himself spontaneously knocking on God's door. God asks, "Who is it?" Sufi saint replies, "It's you, my Lord." The door opens instantly, and Sufi, freed from all his limitations, instantly disappears in the infinite consciousness. Only pure consciousness remained. Only consciousness is. Everything else is temporary, drifting in and out of eternal presence. I looked around and I saw all eyes were focused on me. Together, we seemed to be floating in divine silence. I continued, "Friends, even brief immersion in this divine silence is the best vacation ever for our minds exhausted with constant distractions and information overload. Fix your attention in your eternal presence in your heart." Thank you, friends, for allowing me to share my divine gift given to me by my uncle on Christmas of 2022. May this talk inspire you to dive deeper into your eternal presence in your heart. Thank you for your attention and your time. Namaste.